guess let's go ahead and do this, right? More attempts at this thing. Why not? See how well I remember it. It's been a couple of days. Not since I ran it, but just, it's been a couple of days. So let's just do a standard fare, regular old run without setting up any of the extra stuff, I guess. Go. Very loud vehicle outside. Don't really know why, but there is. All right, let's roll. See, I don't think I went far enough. I usually don't. I still don't. Of course not. That'd be easy. Don't even really need the 3, but it's workable, it's viable, it's what you go with. Alright, so let's see if this goes weird or not. I guess you'll find out. Well, so far it's a good walk. Well, I say that, and then this happens. I'll take the free run, thank you. No more fights. I'm really tired of your fights. Bloody hell, come on now. Oh. Come on. What? I walked too far over, okay. My bad, my bad. That's fine. I wonder if that counts. Them running from me. I wonder if that counts or if I have to be in another fight. Guess we're about to find out. Nope, it does not count. Them running from me means I have to do another fight. Son of a gun. Oh, that sucks. Come on. Sure, why not? And then, I don't know. I don't think I'll do enough damage with either of them, but we can try. Well, he's got a 1-star defense, so it's a possibility. It's just not great. Okay, he's down. Depends on how much we do to him. Nope, dang. That sucks. Would be nice if you dodge that Piccolo. I like how they don't even get the zoom shot. Oh, well, at least I get to burn off crap cards. And dead. Okay, good. Yay, another Poir card. Alright, so I'm definitely losing a lot of time on this split. That's fine. I should have saved a lot more time on that, but the big RNG point is coming up. And then I also did a lot of extra piddling around on the Saiyan split. I've got a ton of time to save on that one, so we'll see how badly this goes. Who knows? Ah. I'm also curious if I'm going to be able to remember the correct locations for the jumping away from fights. I actually want to open up I made a bunch of pictures of where the skips are supposed to be. So when I get the opportunity to pull that up, I will do so. Dialogue. Whoa, too far. Okay. Well, considering this is just a mash through stuff, I don't think this will be a huge problem. We're gonna go for the big one. These are really good cards, so I stand a pretty good chance of just tearing through this. That's fine. Not gonna lose sweat over that. Howdy, Rock. How's it going? Excuse me. I'm assuming I won't need my notes for this. Hoping I won't need my notes for this. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of shark making that face. Brr. How's it going? You got your Jetsons grind, I got this. I keep doing offline runs that are great, and I need to not be doing that. I need to be streaming them or recording them so that I could actually have a run that's, you know, sub-hour, which shouldn't be difficult, assuming I actually get the skips like I should. Completely failed on that one. That sucks. Ah, come on, you're killing me. Almost literally here. I'm gonna go with you. I'm just gonna... Well, I probably should have gone with a more garbage card. I don't know, something. Let's see if I can get it done with the 3. See if I can save those other cards for the next round. Maybe against the 2? Yep, okay. Fine with that. I don't really need to worry about my cards. Not until prior to the 3-turn one. Ooh, except these are all really bad, so I'm going to burn off a couple of the really bad ones, jump out of this fight, go back in, and hope I redraw better. Because probably not getting this done with 6. Not with these. With the 4 and a couple of 2s, that's not good. The 5 and 6 I can keep. Yeah, no. we're not getting out of this one. World record? He was already done with the training session. Which is insane. It's just the most ridiculous rolls. Oh, look at you. You got it done with a 2. I'm not getting it done with those other ones, though. So we're gonna jump out. We should have enough life, though, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just... As long as I didn't roll garbage. I rolled garbage. I gotta burn these cards off again and hope for better. This is why I should be using the oolong cards that I have. Wow. I'm playing the if you don't have oolong cards strats. But I like that one with the Z defense. That one will be great for the next round. Good survival and all that jazz. See, you can't even get anything out of those, man. Come on now. We're gonna jump ship here. We're gonna see what we drew. Hopefully I don't have to oolong. I should have already oolonged by now. That's ridiculously good. I wish I had that for the 3rd round of training. Against a 1, this should do a ton. I'm just gonna go for broke on this one. I can Z-star the one next to it. Yeah, that's good. I can Z-star the one next to it with one of my cards, my Enmadao card. That's not really gonna fly, so I have to oolong anyways. None of those are good enough. Neither of those. And after this, it would have to be a save and reset. Yeah, those are all garbage, and I don't like any of those, so we're going to save and use our last oolong. If I have to reset here... that's pretty viable, honestly. Let me see, that's the best defense. Yeah, I should be able to get it done with the 145 right here, so we're going to save again just to play it safe. We should be able to get by with this. The idea of doing the no reset run. You know, marathon-ish, whatever, all that jazz, as you do. Good job, Goku. That was amazing. I'm proud of you. It's only a 6, but it's got really good defense, good combined total, and then all that, and then the Z should be able to push me past this. Hemorrhaging time. Yep, great. Alright, so all I gotta do is not fail this training, and we're golden. Against a 1-star, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Now we radar away from this fight, and that's the end of this section. The commentary is not exactly on point right now. That's fine. Well, just hemorrhaging time, but I also lost a lot of time on the Saiyan split the last time that I did this, but that's because I incurred the wrath of a lot of fights, and now that I know how to actually get away from those fights, it's less of an issue. I should not be getting into any fights right here. No, Good job, Piccolo. So the trick that I didn't know about is you're supposed to do a fly, land, fly. And now I can travel without getting into fights. But in order to reset it completely so that I'm not getting into further fights, I have to enter a location and then exit. The little things that I just kept not doing correctly, but now that I do them correctly, it's not an issue. And since I'll get one more flight out of this by doing a fly, unfly, fly, I also have to go ahead and toss this other core card that I don't need. Both of them. And we won't get into any fights all the way up at the Saiyans. Which is how it's supposed to be. And then Goku eventually shows up. Just not immediately. But as long as he eventually shows up, then we're good. Don't do that. Let me see. I don't remember if that Ginyu card's very good. Oh, right! You can't use Ginyu cards for that because the first one's gonna be screwed up, and it won't actually do what you want it to. It'll reset out of the fight for some odd reason, so you have to burn a second one. I could have just reduplicated it, but the only other time you wind up using that Ginyu card is for, like, one round of Goku's training, and that's not a huge problem. We just won't use it there. Come on. And Goku's here. Hey! For the Nappa fight! Right. Come on. Come on. Anytime now, Nappa. My previous run of this, my previous personal best, I actually went out of my way to beat Nappa, have Piccolo killed off, get the Moontail card, go out of my way to sell it. Don't have to do any of that. I was just trying to figure out a way to do, like, wonky backup strats, but you don't need them, so I don't know why I did it. Probably shouldn't use that card, because I'm going to want to save that down the road, but I don't think it's... Yeah, I've got a couple of training sessions coming, so I probably will still wind up finding one, so if you're wasting time, please stop. Thank you. I probably could have saved the glitch card right there by having the wildly overpowered Gohan use a regular card, but this is faster, so I don't really care. So that's in line with what that split is supposed to look like. Is, you know, about the 4 minutes, 20 seconds, something like that. But because of garbage RNG, in the Raditz and training session there, I'm still, like, 8 minutes back. And then just, my inputs aren't nearly as good as the world record, so that's gonna catch up pretty quickly, sadly.
Hi, Skate. How you going?
Hey, bum skiddly bum. Sorry, it's Ayo. Ayo, bum skiddly bum. I blew it. 1, 2, 3, combat is off. I don't have to fly this far in. You can land way further away. No one misses my face. You stop that. And Doria! Fun fact, that's not a key blast. Just really sick. Explosively sick. Who, me? D-Rock? I always have Mondays off. This is my Sunday. And I've already made all my food for the week, and I've done the laundry. Well, the laundry's going. It's in the dryer. Done the dishes. I need to take the trash out. I need to vacuum, but that's why I haven't taken the trash out, because I was going to vacuum first. We dodging stuff. It's a thing because they thought it would be cute, I guess. I don't know, it's what they went with, man. Don't look at me, I didn't come up with it. They did. I gotta enter a building to shut off combat, leave, talk to these guys, they join the party. Shopping. You are not looking at me. Wait, are you? I don't know. Just go with it. Let me see. Sell that. Sell that. That's all that I need to worry about selling right this second. Let me see. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to sell the piccolo card. 5, 6. That. Come on. I'm definitely going to lose time here. I need to sell that. You and then the Chi-Chi. There we go. And now we're caught up. Okay, so now I go to the cave. Well, that sounds about right. Moon speak, he says. I mean, I always do that. Go south around the mountains first, and then left, past the ruined building, up a little bit right there. Here's the cave. Nope, this one's the cave. What am I doing? Where's the next skip? It's a ways away. Skip this one. Wait until this one's right here. Yes, you keep saying that. It's Buku Jutsu. What do you want? Not Chop, Jutsu. What? I shouldn't be getting into a fight right here. That's weird. I have further to go before I should be getting into a fight. That's real weird. That's really, really weird. That should not be happening. And it's never like the same amount of time. Yeah, dude, roadwork just got awful. Just when I thought it was getting better, oh, it's loads worse now. We're down to like 1 lane through the triangle? What the hell? That's horrible. Okay, come on, Rock. No! What? What? I guess that one I'll just skip, whatever. That was weird. It was weird. I'm still gonna lose time on this split. Man. Because, I mean, after you get past the training, everything else should just be execution. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they're Namekian Dragon Balls, so they are much larger than the regular kind, man. Plus, you get 3 wishes. Plus, their dragon is, like, really big. Oh, right! Everything's gonna be very, very graphically weird right now. I hope it doesn't super slow down the game. It's super slowing down the game. That's the other reason you don't want... You do not want a Ginyu card as the one that gets glitched out. It's what happens when you screw up the game royally. Which is the entirety of this category. Let's actually land. No. This is the actual cart. This isn't the Super Everdrive. This is the actual Legend of the Super Saiyan cart. So no. This is not the other stuff that I have had happen. Yeah, this is why you do not want a Ginyu card, is the one getting screwed up. The first card all the way to the right is the one that gets glitched out and does stupid amounts of damage. And the centerpiece thing is the preferred fighting style of a bunch of different groups in the game, and that right there is the Ginyu Squad's preferred fighting style. Which takes longer for things to happen in the game. But, you know, it's whatever. I've had a few different cards wind up being the glitched card, and it's never much fun. Come on. Cool. Losing 4 seconds because the game's like, what's happening? So Goku's training will be a little bit slower the first round because the game will still be kind of freaking out over it a little bit. Both. It is graphical, but it's because of a certain combination of things that I do in menus that start grossly overflowing RAM values. So this first round of training will be slower because the game will still be trying to clear out those wonky RAM values. As you can see. Oh no, the speed's normal, okay. But after this, it'll be back to normal. Didn't finish it. Of course you didn't. We're gonna burn off this 2 card and see if it gets it done for me. That's weird. I mean, I have no nicotine vape juice, but why are you still going to then claim it has nicotine? That's weird. Why would you do this? Okay, so I need to have that blue card right there. Yes, we're effectively overclocking the SNES. There you go. The Super Nintendo. Why do I keep doing that? I see SNES, I say SNES, which, I've said this many times. So, growing up, my brother and I would say Super Nintendo and Nintendo, or Super NES. But we'd never say NES or SNES. I don't really know why we just would. Technically. It's technically a card game. Because, like, all the Dragon Ball games, up to a certain point, they're like, well, we'll use cards. It's our thing. I don't know why, but it was their thing. To walk up the machine first, Goku. Thank you. You the man. Let's see if I can get this done with a 3. I probably should have used that one on the end. Ugh. Oh yeah, I meant to look up what your goals are. You had them listed somewhere, right? And I think you had a paste bit, and I just completely forgot to look them up. There's somebody else that had their 2019 goals up as a list, and I forgot to look that one up too, because I was like, ooh, that'll be interesting, and then I didn't. NES? NES is another... Yeah, there you go. NES is one that, I can get behind. Usually we would just say Nintendo. Also, that's what... Like everyone, that's what my mother would refer to all the time is... Get off that damn Nintendo! That's a Genesis. Get off that damn Nintendo! This is a Game Gear. Get off that Nintendo! Mother, it's a home computer. It is a PC. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Right now, the only goal that I've got is do this fairly well. Oh yeah, it was Cove. That was it. Cove is the one that he unveiled his 2019 list, and I was like, oh, look at that. And then I completely forgot to. D-Rock, what are you doing? And we're done with training. Well, at least we're staying ahead. I just gotta not have garbage RNG at the start of this. Habarechi? Habuba Bubariki. You don't see any scenario that isn't on... I don't know, whose list? I ain't got no list. Somebody out there got a list? Take your word for it. So you were referring someone playing hooky and then a Famicom game. Good job. Up and over. Fusing Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna argue that. You are correct. Okay, there's two. This is the cave you hold up, son of a bitch. There's 2 skips in here. 2 skips, I say. 2 times that you use the bubbles. That monkey is named Bubbles. I didn't name him. That's what his name is. And there is no Gregory in this because it's based off of the manga. No. No, Skate. No. No. Did you say Zed? Are you English? Did you turn into Bowie? I can't believe you've done this. Which was not Bowie, but it's funny to me. Oh, Canadians do Zed too? I was not aware of that fact. You said you're ironic. Dwight from The Office. Does anybody actually know how to say my real name? Alanis Morissette. It's like rain. Shit, where is it? Sell that, sell that, sell that. Right, we buy 13 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I get paranoid about having room for it, I buy that then. I can just press down a couple more times to be able to buy the last bubble, or use the last bubbles. It's not a problem. You have the friggin' queen on your coins. It's true you do. Proud of you guys for repping that royalty. I know which direction it is. Alright, this... Oh, nope, this one's up as well. I keep doing that. I guess I'm doing it. So this is the one where I keep screwing up, where I was supposed to be doing some of the bubbles to not be in fights. Land of the French and Skate Man for some reason. That's true. Hey, 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 I know, I'm still gonna vacuum Drumboard Bot. You ain't got to be like that. That's good stuff. I respect that. I don't really know why he uses a bubble card right here, but he does. Oh well. Yeah, he is. I did have to remove the one dialogue that he had referencing Hank. Had to remove that one because, duh. I mean, duh. He walks a fair distance here, and he's right next to this big rock before he uses the next one. Why didn't I look at Discord? I've been busy doing my chores today, man. What do you want out of me? Let me see. We got a Pearl and Yamcha. Now he opens that like that. I don't remember why, but he does. So let me see. We're going to use that. We're going to use that. We're going to skip Gohan. We're going to go to you. And now Gohan does this. Wait. What? It's... I hate it when it doesn't want to work. Every time. There. Oh, wait, there. Finally. Bloody hell. Apparently I wasn't pressing A quite enough. And I keep forgetting you don't want tension on being one of the guys fighting either, because he's not gonna one-shot him. There's a reason why, yeah, you don't have him being one of the guys out there, because it's gonna be slow. Yeah, well, because I found out yesterday I'm going to be dog sitting on Friday and Saturday, so it looks like that's probably not going to wind up being a thing for me, sadly. Next one coming up, and that's when I go ahead and use the Chi-Chi card. It is this rock. Great. Great. Good for skate. I like that. None like them bandwagon fans. You know, because they put butts in the seats, and it's the only way the Royals really ever seem to get anything going on. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes away from me. I have to hop on 291 and go all the way out. That's not a problem. I could do that. Probably gonna have to. Yes, cookies. But I mean, who goes to Independence Center anymore? Not me. What? Every time, just land, dude. Gohan, you're being a butt. Gohan's a butt. Yeah, that's true. You're decidedly further away. And now Nail leaves. Nail, I can sense you. Move up to the last round of skips, which I don't quite have memorized. I should have it memorized, I just don't yet, because I suck. Oh, it's way past, this is probably why I was still getting into fights the last time I did this, because I was gonna, I was using this next Bubbles card, like, way earlier than I should, so I was getting into fights a lot sooner than you should. Brad or Penny Nail. Penny Nail is in our ear and in our eyes. Just go with it. If only my freaking menuing could be this good in Earthbound, I would have a PB easily. But then again, Earthbound also doesn't have you swapping off of one item onto another to cheat your way out of combat, so I guess I shouldn't say too much. Unless somebody figures out something like that, that would be pretty neat. Last one of these is right before the exit, right about here, because for some odd reason combat likes to kick in super earlier than you would expect it to, because it sucks. Ouch. That sucks. Wait, what's a pilot car? I have no idea what a pilot car is. Is it a car that drives itself? That'd be neat. Is it a car that flies? That would also be neat. Nope. Do not drop that. Do not drop that. That kills the run. That ends the run right there if I do that. Yeah, effectively, the card that's the monkey, his name is Bubbles, that's why I keep saying Bubbles. Yeah, it turns off combat for a brief period of time, and on the overworld, for some odd reason, you can just hit Y 3 times and then X, and that also shuts off combat. But you have to reinitiate that by walking in and out of buildings, or by flying, landing, flying, and then doing it again. There's weird rules that govern what it is that you can and can't do, so it's pretty much just all, execution past the, initial weird, wonky stuff that you do in the game. So I need to keep that super glitched card in the middle there that I made, because it's very, very useful and good and fun and happy, and you use that to murder, Captain Ginyu, and then Frieza's 3rd form and Frieza's 4th form. And I'm also going to glitch out another card, because why not? Well, I don't glitch it, I duplicate it. Because there's one fight I have to fight. If you attempt to radar out of it for some odd reason, that fight just starts over again. Don't know why, so you beat them, but then you radar the next couple. And then you run screaming away from Frieza a bunch. As any sane person would do. Up until the point where you have to fight him, and then you're like, what's up, Frieza? Slap! And he's done. You know, super card, slap! And then super card, slap! The middle one is glitched out to do a it does way more damage than usual, but it also does weird things depending on what its defense rating is. The defense rating is what the bottom card reads. It's 1 through 7 in Japanese. Z is an 8. Z is the best. So it will do weird, wonky things depending on what that reads as, and since I'm only going to be using it to just kill bosses, I don't need the weird, wonky things happening, so I drop its rating down to 3, so it's just an overpowered Ki Blast that is powerful enough that someone with a power level of, 2.5 million can roll up on Frieza with 4 million and still annihilate him. You can fight him out normally. You don't want to. No, I am not that powerful. I'm sorry. Would be nice if I was, but I am not. So here's a fun trick. Normally you radar away from this fight. If you do it here, if you do the radar glitch, it will hard block the game, and you don't want that. So instead, we keep a hold of one of those I escape from cave items, as D-Rock loves typing so much, the Bukujutsu card. Alright, stay with me, man! Use the Bukujutsu card instead, and it treats you as running from a cave, and then you're able to actually walk up to those guys in the next round of fighting starts. Or rather, cutscenes and then fighting. Alright, so nearly the final round of glitching. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Goku's this card. Doesn't really matter which, we just do. Now, whoop. No! Oh, no! Actually, I don't know what that does. It's now a 2-star, so that might be weird. We're gonna find out. Alright, so here comes some more fun glitching, right? We're gonna burn off this card because I don't want it. We're going to burn off this card because I don't want it. We're going to burn off this card because I don't want it. We're not going to use this. We're going to duplicate 2 of it. And then we're going to select this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we've got the super cards that we need, and we radar away. Now, here's the fun thing. With the map blind, like it is right now, I now get to find my way to Ginyu's ship. I found a pretty good strategy for finding it. That's a pretty good strategy. Come over there. Hey! I've never played Skyrim, so I'm sorry I can't speak to it. So Goku is going to do... We're going to see what this card does now Normally you want the 3-star. We're going to see what a 2-star does. Good amount of damage, and Ginyu does body swap. You know what? I'll take it. It seemed to work. That's fine. I'll go with it. So that's what's supposed to happen right there. Increase the skills before you have like 10 million damage blows and arrows and stuff. Sounds like fun. Okay, so here's the actual Ginyu fight. You can try to get him to swap back into to Goku's body because Ginyu is in your party. It's Goku and Ginyu's body. I mean, you know it. But instead, we're just gonna do this. Bop and bop. Gold! Fine with that. So I should have 3 Bubbles cards left, which is enough to get me through this final cave, where I fight a fake Frieza. Now, they have different color Cybermen in the canon of this game. You know, blue, yellow, green, gray, and then black, which is not the most powerful. Black is not the most powerful, but they have a special ability where they will just look at one of your characters, predominantly one of your characters. But apparently in this, they can look at whoever it is that they want. And they will copy them, and they will have 2/3 of their attack power. And then you get to deal with that. It's really annoying if you're just playing this game casually and you roll up on them and you're like, wow, Gohan's really strong. And then a Black Cyberman turns into him, and you're like, great, now that guy's harder than most of the bosses I've had to fight so far. This isn't what I want. Do not use the escape card. I'd have to walk all the way back through this place, and I don't want to do that. So look, it's Frieza, and he's guarding the Dragon Balls. Oh no. So, Gohan and Krillin are just going to slap the shit out of him real quick. Well, so he's only got like 400,000 hit points, or a power rating of like 400,000. Darn, he got waylaid by Krillin. Good job, buddy. And then you can see he turns into a black? Turns into a Black Cyberman, and then dies, as you do. When, you know, Krillin rolls up on you and slaps the shit out of you. That's how it goes. Alright, so we're done here. Everyone's very happy that we located the Dragon Balls. Yay. And then they realize none of us speak Namekian, so that's not going to work. So Veggie goes to take a nap. And Gohan goes to locate Dende. And Nail is like, oh look, Frieza's here. I'm going to distract him. Yeah, dude, like, a lot of the frickin' highway construction has gotten to the point where I just take 95th all the way home. Like, from Lenexa to Lee Summit. So, that's fun. Oh no, Frieza fell prey to the radar. Cha-ching. Yay. So, still lots of mashing. Dude, I timed it out. It's faster than taking highways and dealing with all of that traffic. From about 3 p.m. on, no. It'll take me at least an hour. Taking side roads the entire way back home, 45 minutes. I'll take the 45. Oh no, Guru died. No. Oh well, so now we gotta go fight Frieza. Because he's a fun guy. This is the good game Drumboard bot. If you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. Thanks for landing, Gohan. No, immediately fly again. Oh my god, just keep going north. Don't worry about swinging past any rocks until I get up here. Tight window landing, we got it, woo! And you don't want to beat him here, you don't want to radar through it, because then the fight restarts, so instead we stun him, and then we go ahead and have Vegeta fight him using who cares whatever, and then hopefully hopefully that happens so that we don't even waste a turn, and then Frieza's just like, I can't run. So here's Piccolo. I knew I flew too high up. Oh well. You can go right to the Frieza fight and it hard locks upon starting it. It's just, nope. Nothing going for you, tough. Which is not what you want to have happen. And now Piccolo's super powerful, and that's good. And we're just going to let him live on Namek. We're not going to get him. Normally you fight Frieza for a bit, and then he goes to Form 2, and then after like a round or two, Piccolo shows up. We're not going to do that. Cool. This one's lower. I keep doing that. So you have to kill the first group of Ginyu here, which is dumb, but you do, so whatever, just go with it. You gotta kill them, because if you radar past it, you can radar past like all the fights past this, but if you try to radar this one, it's just those two again. So you're like, thanks game, that's amazing. I love it, because that's what I wanted. But then you can radar these next two, and then you run screaming from Frieza, who's already in Form 2, and then goes to Form 3, because we skipped that cutscene. Oh no, look at that. Hey, we won. Hey, it's the Not Ginyu squad. And here's Frieza, who's now going to power straight up to Form 3, because why not, I guess. Great! Ridley Scott Marty! No? Okay. Sorry. And we don't really want to deal with him either. But because those Ginyu fools are still down there, I have to walk away from them. But that's fine. So now we're just gonna constantly fly around and constantly get into fights. And then constantly get out of those fights. Until Frieza decides to show up, and then we run from him again, and so on and so forth. Down the rabbit hole we go, until eventually Frieza's like, "No, you know what? No, we're gonna go to this little island, and we're gonna fight." And then I use that glitch card on him, and he's done. And then he goes Form 4, and then I use a glitched card on him, and he's done. So, oh no, look, it's Frieza. He chased us down. Oh no. Look at my watch. Gotta go. Wait a second. That wasn't a watch. That was a dragon radar. Yes, it's a watch. And nothing else. Well, yeah. That's what watches do. Dumbass. I really got to work on the timing of these radars. I'm not very good at them. Gots to get better at those. Yeah, like that. That was good. That was a nice one-off. Fine with that. So you can't really see it right now, but I'm like way down in the bottom right-ish section of the map. Could you... Oh my god, please. And I'm just kind of flying in circles, waiting for more enemies to show up and fight me. And eventually, yeah, Frieza, I think after this one, the next one where he shows up, he just starts yapping at us and teleports us to that island. And then we do our fight with him. That's pretty much the end game, because it ain't no fight, trust me. And then the last fight is also not a fight, because he dies very quickly. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on. Come on, Frieza, where you at? Is this you? Is that you? Hey! Alright, so we're effectively in the endgame. Well, we were in the endgame when we dealt with the Frieza 3 fight and the Ginyu squad in front of him because those guys are chuckleheads. Alright, so we don't radar out of this one. This is one of the, we just straight murder you fights. Gohan doesn't need to use a powerful attack here. You can just use a regular one. So let's go ahead and have Krillin do his super powerful Kienzan attack. What do you say? Yeah, 3472. Bring it. Good enough for me, I guess, right? So here's Frieza 4. He does not last very long. So I had an extra fight, and I had bad RNG at the start. Pretty much like 8 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty much putting me pretty close to world record pace. I need better RNG at the start of the game, and then don't get into that one extra fight. And that's it. Alright, so we're gonna have Krillin do it. Go get him, Krillin. That's it. Boom. Bye. Bye, Frieza. Boom. Cool. Time. Cool. That's a PB. I like the 2-star key attacks. Those worked out pretty good. I need to use those more often. I need way better RNG at the start, though. I got destroyed. Freaking destroyed in the training. Yay! So I'm gonna do one more of those, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Good to know that I'm completely off book when it comes to the notes. It's just that I was struggling on remembering where to use the items that let me, you know, avoid combat. I'm also going to put in my laundry, too.